everyone, this is Erurie. If you're watching me on YouTube, thank you for joining the stream episodes again. We are just working on trying to finish all these side quests that we have. Thank you, Flango. Ooh, the new content is now uploaded, just waiting for release date. That is mean as hell, Bethesda.
That should be enough data.
But this whole island I still need to explore, and then this whole island that needs to be explored as well. Oh, and there's another island over here.
Oh!
I cannot actually remember how high level the
Is that
monsters
a
over
supply
there
drop?
are supposed to be.
Time to take the fast way!
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something? Sorry, everyone.
Looks like it's gonna rain.
Whoa, this is really good. Ugh, I hate the rain. Yes, here we go.
I'll need a hand here.
Say the word.
Hello. This game is hugely open world. After certain points with where the game tells you to go, it's your choice from then on. So technically I finished the main story, but there's a whole bunch of content left over in the side quests, storylines to do with the characters, bonus, and all this bonus stuff. So it's just, honestly, it's just like any other massive, just open world game. Kind of like, Skyrim or, oh, Legends of Zelda, the Switch games, what is they called?
I hope we can make use of this.
I found something shiny.
Breath of the
We should take
Wild
good
Zelda
care of that.
games. That's it. The Breath of the Wild Zelda games. They are hugely open world, entirely optional how you play it. There are some people that go straight from the beginning of the game to straight on master fight. So that's what this is. This is just a massive open world game that you can kind of choose after you get to a certain point. It's not quite what Zelda is, but Skyrim is kind of a better example, honestly. What the heck? Why did my internet just go out? Give me a moment, guys. My internet full on just went out. Give me just a moment, guys.
Let me just fix this.
Okay, this is saying my internet's good on this part. So sweet.
I should write this all down.
Okay. It looks like I am back.
Gotta keep nice and limber.
Okay. My internet just stopped working for a sec. So I had to go out, recheck everything. But as far as I can tell, and it's gonna be going in and out. Great. Not exactly sure why my internet's going in and out right now,
Well, we've been found.
but it is. There we go. But I don't know if you heard my comparison, but have you ever played the Zelda Breath of the Wild games or Skyrim directing?
This is something decent, right?
just my internet. It decided to jump out for a moment and then I just had to reconnect. But I was making comparisons about what games these are identical to. I was trying to ask if you ever played Zelda Breath of the Wild or Skyrim.
We should take good care of that.
Is that a...
Enemy
He's
is
a
happy, huh?
unique...
Keep your heads or lose them.
None of us plan on losing, right? Here,
You're on fire, lad. Uppercut slash.
quick drop!
Topple.
Divine protection!
Right.
Dead set! Fire! No level up!
Feel the power.
Yeah, feels just like it should.
Ha! Here, crack.
Things are building up crazy. Come on now.
I'm not strong enough to punch your lights out.
Fit!
Matt, Thor, let's show them.
I can feel it in my bones. Divine protection!
Falcon, the heat is up.
Now we're in the swing of things.
Let's pile on the pressure.
Ready whenever.
Wise. Time to win out the big gun. You ain't ready for this.
I asked if you've ever played it,
I felt this will give us something to do it, Tyler.
or if you've ever watched anybody else play it. Or Skyrim. Okay. Breath of the Wild and Skyrim are really the only two other games I know for sure would be good comparison games for this. But
Split up and attack. I'll handle it.
they're just massive multiplayer games. Not multiplayer, massive open world games that outside of basics,
I'll take point.
there's not a certain way you have to play the game.
I can follow that up.
How about this?
And the biggest issue with this one is the fact that it's... Oh, hi Jack!
This isn't
How have you been? I haven't seen you on in a bit. Oh. I lost my voice. High pitchness. My mic did not pick it up again. That's good.
I'm making camp. Great. Everyone get ready.
Framework.
I get first dibs. I can follow that up.
But directing, is there... Can you tell me what specifically you don't understand about the game?
This'll end it.
glad you've been good, Jack.
On this sword. A fleckless strike. Yes, that will help.
Guys, that was incredible. Whoa, this is really good.
I am ridiculously excited for the DLC.
Looks like
The
it's
really
gonna
bad
rain.
part is I was in the middle of playing the game when the new trailer launched on last Tuesday, and I was saying I had, hey, maybe I had a month
it's
left
coming
before the
down.
new DLC came out to finish the game. No, it did not. It literally launched, and then I had to rush to finish the game this past week. So I finished the main game. I've completed the game. The main game is done. Now all that I have left is finishing the side quest and anything extra from there. But I am ridiculously excited for this DLC. It looks so cool. And I finally watched my trailer. I watched it during my little break from finishing the game and before this stream. Oh my god. I haven't even been able to talk about it, but the end of the previous one, they do the picture snippet. Oh. I'm aware I have 2 days.
Keep your heads up.
Actually, less than that.
No, gotta pull my weight too.
It comes out on the 25th. 2 o'clock in the morning on the 25th, which technically means I have 26 hours, 27 hours before the game will launch for me. Especially since I got the notification about 20 minutes ago. All updated content has been loaded and is just waiting for release date.
Feel it in my bones. Crazy strong now.
Let's use it to the max. A fusion of pieces off.
Do it, Tyre. Don't kill me now, sorry.
But the trailer, the end scene for this, the main storyline's end scene was so detailed. It gave so much information, and the possibility of Rex actually helping words. Xenoblade 2 ended with like a poly relationship almost. Not we didn't think that was actually going to be a poly relationship, just something weird happening. But the way that the trailer now has, and the picture that's seen at the end of the previous movie, at the end of this game, ooh, it opens up so many possibilities. I cannot wait for this DLC.
Let's show them what we're made of.
I'll get you shipshape in no time. Get the spark out now. Everyone.
You hurt me.
Okay, where's Neo, guys?
I need you, Mio. Let's pile on the pressure.
Bring it on.
Split up and attack. Pull out on the stop. All right.
I know.
I'll take one.
Okay, have you played this one? Have you played 3, or have you seen the end of 3 yet?
This isn't the end. This is the decider.
The cutscenes in 3. Because I can't really say what I really want to say unless you have.
I'll make it count. Great. Everyone get ready. I get first dibs. Me next.
Oh, if you're sure, I'll go ahead and spoil all it is. I am not the big. I have Breath of the Wild, the first game. I don't believe I have the expansion pass, and I've never played the other rest of it. So if you're 100% sure, I will gladly go ahead and spill out some of the stuff that happens in the ending scene of this game.
Now to finish your turn. Ready now. Sink your breathing.
This is like huge.
Upon this sword,
Okay, so your comment about daddies was really, really interesting because if you've ever watched the ending scene, Melia looks at Shulk's sword. There isn't any actual information with that one, but in Nia's castle, it shows a
every day's a
picture
training day.
of Nia. Bruh, I hate my head right now. Rex's blade that he gets first. I cannot. Pyra and
Let me just fix this.
Mithra. That's it. Mithra and Pyra. I could not remember their names for the life of me. But it shows a picture of all three of them standing with Rex and brain, Pandora and Zeke and I have not played 2 in so long I cannot remember every single character's name and I'm so mad. But the Fireblade and the main female character, the female blades, I can't remember those two because it's not what's clicking in my head right now. But Mithra, Pyra, and Nia. I hate this though. I hate my brain not remembering what the characters' names are. Because I love Xenoblade 2 so much. It's the main game that got me into it, but I haven't played it in over a year. The mere fact I was able to remember everybody else's right now was like huge. Remembering Zeke's, Pandora's, Mithra's, Rex's, Pyra's. And then Tora.
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something?
Oh, come here, give me the name. Mithra, Pyra, Gramps, Nia, Tora, Poppy, Morag, and Bridget. Morag and Bridget. Okay. Morag, Bridget, Zeke, Pandora, and Mithra, Pyra, Mia, and Nia, and Rex. Picture of all of them sitting next to each other. Poppy pops out. Poppy comes and stands next to Mia. Nia stands next to Nia. They're looking at a picture. Mithra, Pyra, and Nia all have children, babies in their hands. And if you played the regular game, the original 2, you know all three of them fell in love, have crushes on Rex. And Rex makes a point of saying during Nia's extra quest line or storyline when she comes out as a blade, a Death Eater, Flesh Eater blade, she that he loves all of them. Loves all of them. So the story right now, the thought process is Rex fathers all three of these kids. In watching the trailer, there multiple of those characters look like most multiple of those characters look like Rex and the corresponding parents. If you look at the pictures of the babies compared to most of the characters in the new trailer,
Hey, did you guys
you
hear
can see
something?
major characteristics, identities to them. Also,
made it to
something
morning.
that I don't remember if I ever showed in my game. Give me 2 seconds, because the whole reason I was coming this way is to get this thing right quick.
That smarts.
I needed to get this thing. Okay, map. I need to go to the city. Come on. Okay, the memory hall. Come on. I found these, and it's something that clicked, but I can never remember if I actually had this in this game or if it was during my own personal playthrough. But if we go and look at these, during the cutscenes, they make a comment about two of them looking like Mio and Noah, which, hey, my thought process was one of their reincarnations, so on and so forth. So let's read these. House Rhodes. A soldier of Agnes, this founder fights to the death against the founder of Ortez. A soldier of Kevez was interrupted by a chance meeting with other founders. Freed from the bondage of her flame clock, she joined the fight against Mobius. Although a soldier, the founder is reported to have been exceedingly gentle and kind of heart. Additionally, her skill in the healing arts greatly contributed to the development of medical science in the city in later ages. And irrespectively of starting life as an Agnian soldier, she is said to have surpassed 80 years of age, though the way she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. Come on. Look at this. That is one of the characters in the trailer. Let's go look at this. That looks like another one of the characters. Specifically, the Noah character. House Cassian. In the memory of the founder and the city's Liberatrix. Much like the founder of Reed, this statue too depicts this founder's respected mentor rather than the founder herself. So, this is not the actual founder of this house. This is the mentor. So, why does this look like who we consider to be Noah's son from what we know of this trailer? Or one of... So, the mentor boasts of robust physique, wielding two great swords at once with utmost ease, and facing down Mobius despite the loss of one eye. He lived his life an unsophisticated sort, broad-minded but impassioned, and is said to have aided the founders in the fight against Mobius physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit whose qualities influenced the other founders, still young and impassive when the city was restored. An edible proof of this rebellious spirit can be seen time and again in the ethos of the house in generations to come. What does that remind you of? The mere fact that this... Oh. And then we have this one. All of these look like people that are coming in these. This is Van Damme's house. The city's restorer and liberator. That makes me think that Brain. No, that's supposed to be Rex. This is Noah's son. The original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by the Mobius N's hands. The founder realized the full power of the Mobius and heretofore limited and fought against N, outsting him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people, scattered to the winds, and reestablished the city. With the city restored, he left its government in the hands of the founder of Doral and departed on a lonely excursion. No record of his fate thereafter. Heirs of Vandam's legacy only returned to the new city several centuries later. Oral tradition has it that the founder was a master of the classical art of fist fighting, and the scorns of the House of Vandam carrying on the custom to this day. Okay, so yes, that's Noah's son. I don't know why I was thinking that was Noah's son.
My plumage is everywhere.
I'm getting too excited. I'm not looking at the models that well. Okay, this is House Doyle. This is another one that is in the trailer. Memory of House Doyle in the Librex. Directly descended from those who established the first original city. Her whereabouts were lost after In's ravaging of the city of old, but upon encountering the other founders, she committed herself fully to the fight. This founder is said to have a familiar relation to the founder of Vandam, with scent existent records suggesting they were likely brother and sister. She fought alongside the founder of Vandam, then, who was the elder of the two, and brought the power of the Ouroboros to completion. Said to have been bright and wise, this founder laid the cornerstones for much of the city's government and legal system. And I've got two more, and then the last one. House Reed. In the memory of House Reed, rather than the founder herself, this one is also a depiction of a mentor figure, standing as a sign of reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher. The founder's master was unconnected to her in bounds of blood, yet he raised her as would befit a child of one's own, it is said. Though a calm and constant disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield, great red blood sword in hand, struck fear in many a Mobius. And though the victorious struggle against Mobius cast this ferocious warrior his right arm, the loss did nothing to diminish his desire to hone his martial arts skills each day, standing as a vivid testament to his immutable will. Okay, that's Shulk. He is depicted with short hair, and it looks short hair, but it might be long hair. But that's Shulk. So Rex and Shulk, right there and right there. They are here. If you play the main game, these are seen in the main game before the DLC is ever announced. And Ortez, a Kevis soldier, this founder was released from the Flame Clock system by the other founders, and henceforth spent every last ounce of his energy for the cause to liberate the city as one of the original Ouroboros. With surpassing skills in mechanical engineering, this founder fought not with a blade, but with a weapon of his own fabrication. That's the blonde-haired guy with the double arms over his shoulder in the, Yes, they were! He is also responsible for laying the foundations of all the medical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight of Mobius, he has poured the remaining of his days into rebuilding the city before perishing at the age of 80 years. Though how he obtained the feat despite his origins as a Kevis soldier remains unexplained. Okay, the whole issue, and if you watch them, this is also huge. The founder of Orez looks a ton like Rex, which I would say means that they're sons or very closely blood tied within the rebuilding of the constant resurrection of the world. And like I said, Rex is seen with 3 children in a picture, even though it's not fully thing. But if it is fully canon that he helped father all 3 of those children, that means at least 2 of those people that we see in the trailer that has the Trinity stones. I can't call them anything else right now because my brain is blanking. But Trinity stones, Trinity cores that we see in the trailers. We see all 3 of the Trinity cores. But we will probably see at least 2, if not all 3 of his kids in this DLC. It is huge. Oh, and then we also have this one. There is also something depicted on this thing. The object on display upon this path is the very first original Ouroboros stones cage. It's important to note that initial designs of the monument were said to have included a statue of a 7th founder in its place. Next to no information remains about the 7th founder's identity, and it is possible that it is not due to simple loss of records. Rather, historians speculate that this is a result of a constant decision by the 7th founder. Oh. What do you mean it's time, Flango? But oh my god, this is huge. No! I hate you. Yes, lore. I love lore. This is huge for me because I am such a big thing with lore and all of this. I gotta play without my glasses for 3 minutes. You stink, Flango. Yes, lore. I love lore. It is so much information. One and done, you promise. I don't believe you. Okay, stopwatch. Timer. Give me a timer. Anything y'all put in chat, I will not be able to read. Because I am legally blind without my glasses.
It's good to keep a record.
Okay. Just did a whole bunch of lore dump. Give me one sec. Everybody who's watching me on YouTube, I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, put in my comment section down below. I apologize for the huge lore dump that we did in this episode, but I do hope you enjoyed. And if you ever want to join us live, you can always join me over on Twitch. It is under the same handle name, Erurie. And I'll see you later. Bye, guys.